He said he wants to have a baby with me. All of his friends are having babies, and he thinks my standards are unrealistic because I want a nice ring, wedding, and a honeymoon first. Am I overreacting? This sounds exactly like my friend. But anyways, to the story. I'm 30 and he just turned 31. He says he loves me, but I honestly feel like a placeholder. Recently, he complained that all his female friends are having babies with their partners, even if their partners are not financially stable and they're not in perfect places. He always talks about his one female friend from grad school who had a baby with her husband who is deployed, and he doesn't even help out with the childcare because he's out of town. She's the breadwinner of the family too because she makes way more than him, and she was the one who bought their home. Then he said to me and said I should be open to having a baby with him because I have a house, I have flexibility at my job for pregnancy right now, and he finally has a full-time job. He does make more than me. I was like, what? These women are married to their partners. I do not want to just have a baby out of wedlock. When I pushed back, he said my standards are too high because I want an engagement ring, a real wedding, and a honeymoon. His excuse is that rent is a lot. He's still making strides in his career, and he has a lot of student loans. I cannot shake the feeling that he just wants to settle with whoever is convenient. Am I overthinking for thinking about never talking to him again because the audacity alone makes me think that he's a bad person? The contradicting that he's giving is insane. The excuses for not getting married or having an engagement ring, a wedding, and a honeymoon is because rent is expensive. You're making strides in your career and you have a lot of student loans. Sorry, what do you think is going to happen when you have a child? When you have a child, you think that child's going to be like $1 per month, and you get to feed and take care of that child for the low cost of $1 a month? I am confused. You don't think a human being is going to be more than an engagement ring, a wedding, a honeymoon? You are fully insane if you truly believe that. And if you truly believe that, because I know he's expecting his girlfriend to handle everything, obviously, right? Because he said, well, my friend has a baby and she's also the breadwinner and the dad doesn't even have to take care of it. Oh my God, that sounds like a dream. That's what he's saying, basically. He's like, I would love to just have a baby for no reason other than to have a baby. And then you just take care of it for me. And then you also just pay for everything also. Oh my God. Okay, let's read the top comment. Wanting to be married before having kids is the most reasonable requirement. I'm actually shocked by what he's saying. He can't afford a ring and a wedding but can afford a baby? That makes absolutely no sense. Forget finances for a minute. He gave the example of his friend whose husband is in the military and takes care of the baby by herself as an example. So he thinks the idea of having a baby where the mom takes care of all the responsibilities is a dream scenario. Why is that actually verbatim what I said? I swear I didn't read this comment before I'm reading it to you guys. That's crazy. Okay, but then she goes on to say, marriage builds the foundation for a couple to have a child. A child is a way larger commitment than marriage. So if he can't commit to marriage, what makes you think that he'll commit to being a father? He can't commit to saving up for a wedding, but will commit to having a child and taking care of it financially. His logic makes no sense and is riddled with selfishness. A baby is not a pet. It doesn't matter that his female friends are having kids. That has nothing to do with your relationship. If he wants kids, he should be willing to put in the effort to save up and get married first. And the fact that he's dismissing you as having too high of standards is enraging. Also, is he choosing to forget that you fully have to go through a traumatic experience, which I know it's not traumatic for everyone, but growing a child inside of your body where it takes the nutrients from your body and that's why, because he doesn't have to invest anything in this child. He's like, oh, perfect. You can grow the baby and then take care of the baby. Oh, birth the baby. Oh, go through all this trauma. And then I just get to have a little baby that I come home to and say, hi, and then ignore for the rest of the night. That sounds like the dream scenario for me. This man needs to be put on a list or something. Someone said he complained that rent is too high. They do not even live together. That's madness. And then someone said, laughing at the fact that he thinks rent is too much. The cost of giving birth in America averages around 18K. He will probably pass out. Not to mention baby clothes, formula, toys, etc. Like, bro really just wants a baby because all his friends have babies. OP, tell him to go hang out with their babies. Go babysit or go get a job at a daycare for real. And I feel like 18K is like honestly on the cheaper end. Because I know people that have paid, $1 million. Or I guess like that's what the bill was. But that. And also, someone that I babysat, she was paying she paid like 30K. She was still paying the monthly payments. I babysat her child at the age of like 19 months or something. And she was still paying off every month like a payment to the hospital. It was so expensive. And then also you're thinking about like all the doctor's appointments, like all of the prenatal stuff that you have to do as well. He's not thinking about that. And that's exactly this literally. No, I actually need to send this to my friend. Because this is exactly what what she went through with her ex-boyfriend. He wanted to have a baby. Because they've been around his sister's baby a lot. Because his sister had a baby and oh my God, this is literally exactly the scenario. She was telling me his sister had a baby recently with a guy that she only knew for like 3 months. But like they're doing really well in their relationship. But his sister's always complaining about the fact that her fiance doesn't do anything, doesn't help at all taking care of the baby. All this stuff, like complaining. And obviously my friend and her boyfriend are not, ex-boyfriend, they're not together anymore. They broke up because she didn't want to have a baby with him. She wanted to like work towards getting married. She wasn't ready to get married yet even. And he's like wanting to just have a baby before even getting married. And she's like, well, first of all, we're not in the financial place for that. And second of all, I don't feel like we're in the space in our relationship to even have a baby. Like, you don't give me this that I need in a relationship. You don't give me like the affection that I need. And I always tell you this, and you do nothing, but you do nothing to work towards that. But he is complaining to her because she won't freaking bear his child or what the hell ever. I actually am sending this to her right now as we speak because it's just crazy. Men are out of their minds. They are really out of their minds. They're not beating the allegations of like having rocks around in that head. Rocks are just floating around in that head. And not even in the cute way. Like I always say that my orange cat has like butterflies in his brain because he does. Like he's very silly, goofy, and doesn't have much going on up there. But it's in like a cute way. It's like, oh, he's a kitty cat. He's a little orange guy. Like, that's just his personality. No, it's not the same for a man. It's not cute, nor sweet, nor admirable for you to literally act like that. Like, there's nothing cute about that, please. What's that saying? Like, men used to go to war or something like that. Oh, also, I wanted to talk to you guys. I don't know if you guys are on like this. This has been blowing up on my For You page, and I don't know if it's because like I'm like have a relation to this person or not. But if you guys are aware, do you know Lila Gibney? Okay, so a bunch of stories are coming out about her, and I actually grew up with her. I have known her. She grew up in my hometown, and I've actually hung out with her many times. In high school, I met her, I think, in like 8th grade or 9th grade or something. But we did go to different schools, but I like had so many best friends from her school. And it was kind of like our towns were kind of like we had high schools really close to each other, and we were all really good friends with each other. Like we meshed friend groups with other high schools in our surrounding towns. So I had like a friend group in the other high school that was like our biggest competitor. Our biggest rival in like football? Yeah, she was always like crazy. I mean, I wasn't like super close with her, but I hung out with her a good amount of times and I like kept in touch with her. But I don't know if you guys have seen the lore, there's like crazy stories coming out about her and on TikTok and stuff. I forget. Oh, I think I actually told this story before on this podcast like last year or something about how one of my friends like slept with the English teacher, or she made up a rumor that she slept with the English teacher, but I don't know if it's actually real. But there was like this like good looking English teacher in their high school that they went to, the rival high school of my high school, and she either did sleep with him or made up a rumor, but I think I believed that it was true until recently when someone said that she made it up. But I swear, I don't know, but I definitely told that story before about how one of my friends like slept with the English teacher or something at her school, and like everyone in the town knows it. Yeah, I don't even know what I want to say about that. I just like wanted to bring that up so that you guys, if you guys are like involved in the lore, I wanted you guys to know. I just think it's kind of crazy. I feel bad for obviously everyone that's been hurt by her, and the stories that are going on are going out there are really crazy. I also have been seeing that she's been struggling a lot for the past couple of years with an eating disorder and like a really bad drug problem. So I do feel really bad for her in that sense as well. But I think that's the end of this episode. I'm going to go film a Patreon episode. And if you guys are ever interested in my Patreon, then the link is in the description. There's 3 different memberships that you can get to get access to extra videos every month. And also, I forgot to say this in the beginning, but give me hype points. Still don't know what they are. I said I would look into it last time, but I never did. But apparently it helps, and I should start asking for hype points. It kind of feels lame to be asking for hype points on my videos, honestly. But hey, if it will help, then I'll do anything, because we're trying to get to 1 million subscribers. We're trying to get to 1 million subscribers, guys. Do you think we can do it? Do you think we can get 960,000 subscribers by the end of this year? Let me know. Okay, comment down below. Let me know. Or if you're on Spotify, also comment. And also follow me. And also please leave me a good review. Because I hate that like my haters have access to giving me reviews, because they will give me like shit reviews, and now my reviews are down to 3.9, and like I at least want to be at a 4.0. Are you kidding me? You're telling me 3.9? Rude. But I love you guys so much, and thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Bye. Storytime Society is now available on all listening platforms. If you are on any of those listening platforms, I would really appreciate it if you rated me 5 stars. Thanks for all the support. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.